Hello, this is Joe with Valley Marine in Union Gap, Washington, and today we're going to do a video walk around on one of our new models, the Lund 1775 Adventure. The 1775 Adventure comes in at 17 feet, 10 inches long, and it has an 87-inch beam. You can power this boat all the way up to 115 horsepower, but it does really well with a 90. This particular boat, we paired it with the galvanized trailer, and we actually put some fishing electronics on here as well too. We've got an 80-pound Minn Kota Tarova up at the bow. We went with the 80-pound just to give you some extra longevity for those days that you're going to be out there fishing. Walking towards the back of the boat, you're going to notice that we do have a Honda, and that is the 90 horsepower Honda on here. Very good performance on this guy. Again, out of the factory, we can get the Mercury motor, or we can pair these boats up with the Honda. On this one, we decided to go with the Honda. The boat does have some really nice features that we really like, and we're going to take a look at those when we step inside. So now we're inside the 1775 Adventure, and like I mentioned before, I want to show you some of the features on this boat that we really like. Number one, you have a transom live well here. It's got the live well similar to the bigger boats, the 18-20 footers, a nice size live well across the back. And the other thing they did on this boat is they incorporated the rear flip-up seats. So you have a flip-up seat, both port and starboard on this boat, and it even has room to put your sun top. So we've got our convertible top that snaps to the top of the windshield, and if you see right across here, it's got a top hider. So you could actually tuck that away, and the only time you ever know it's there is when you actually want to use it. We took the vinyl floors inside this one, both front and back, and so those are some of the features towards the transom that we want to point out. So now we're looking at the helm of the 1775 Adventure, and you'll notice that we did put some fishing electronics on here. This boat has got the Lowrance Hook 2 9-inch fish finder GPS, but what I wanted to point out was kind of the simplicity and ease of use of this dash area. You've got your speedometer, you've got your fuel gauge, and then you have your tachometer over here. All of your switches are across the starboard side of the boat, and everything's fused individually right there, really easy to access. One of the other nice features on this boat is the in-floor rod storage. This is a lockable compartment. Pull this door open here, and you can actually have two different rows of rods inside that lockable rod storage there in the center line of the boat. It also has a spot for your two batteries. Again, this has the 24-volt system on the front, and you don't even know the batteries are inside that compartment unless you need to get to them. It's got a really nice casting platform up in the front, vinyl floors like we talked about before, but this is where a majority of your storage comes into play on this boat. You've got very nice sized storage compartments on either side of this boat, and they've got some really good depth. You can see how far down it is on my leg there. Again, brand new product from Lund, 1775 Adventure. Check it out on the website.